Basically, Aaron came over and just a bunch of same drama.
Well, who's Aaron? Drama. Let's get all the characters and what happened.
Aaron is the baby daddy.
Okay, so Danny Banani has a baby daddy, Aaron.
You were here for all this.
I know. I'm just making sure our listeners are all on the same page because some of them might just be tuning in and they don't want to miss out on this saga.
Yeah. So anyway, Danny is pregnant. You knew about this, right?
Oh,
yeah. And we're deciding what to do with the baby. Well, I'm not deciding anything about the baby. But Patrick is kind of caught in the middle of this. Are you done with it?
I'm done with this crap, man. Like, are you serious? They keep, like last time we were in there, like, Aaron and whoever Danny's friend
Cody behind you. Cody, right behind you.
I mean, come in here, and
and now Cody's gotten drug into this, too.
Because Cody's the new boyfriend. So, Danny's got Cody, and that's her boyfriend.
So in the room right now, we've got Danny's new boyfriend.
Cody.
We've got Danny's fiance, Seabass.
So yeah.
We got Aaron, the baby daddy.
Aaron maybe was.
And our listeners are confused as the people that watch The View.
Just all I got to say is when you get a living maid, make sure she cleans really, really good because it's going to come with a lot of crap with it. And you're just going to have to deal with it. But hey, as long as the kitchen floor is clean, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
And she's got big brown puppy dog eyes.
I know. I can't. It's like, please, God damn it.
I learned it from my son.
And then she brings her big dog in here, who's got the big brown puppy dog eyes.
Gets her page up, it's under construction. There'll be pictures of Danny Banani, and I have some pictures
when are we
of her
doing
batting those big eyes.
When are we doing that? This is Facebook. It's like easy.
Soon. You know what's going on. I got craziness
going on. I know you got craziness going on, but it takes like 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, we can do it whenever. But anyway, and we'll launch it soon.
All right.
We'll launch it soon. So, just because I missed last week, so the newest of so Danny Banani.
The bottom line right now is, it already happened. Whatever's going to happen, it was either a decision to keep the baby or get rid of the baby. But the decision has already been made.
Aaron's here, the baby daddy,
and it's either she kept it or she got rid of it. But that's later on in the show. We're going to save that for later. That's going to be in the third hour after your segment tonight, actually.
Right. Last time we aborted it.
Huh?
I said last time we told me I aborted it.
I know, but then we said we lied about it. So now tonight it's coming. Tonight you got to tell them tonight.
I'm going to get my pee sticks. I'll be back.
You got to tell them tonight. She promised Patrick that she would. I don't even know what's going on.
I'm just so fed up with this crap. I mean, I'm both their friends, but being dragged into it like this, I mean, like, you take one person's side, the other person gets pissed off. You take that person's side, they get pissed off. Like, seriously. And then they yell at me about all this crap. I think this is big.
And how did you get involved, Patrick? Does fill our listeners in on how you, Patrick, got involved in between all of the goings-on between Danny's bun in the oven with Aaron, a friend, and she didn't think she could have kids, and then you're friends with both of them. So what happened?
All right. So
here, you talk to him about it. I'll be right back.
All right. So basically how it went down was me, Danny, and Aaron went downtown, went to 6th Street, had a couple drinks, stuff like that. I think it was like daylight saving time, so I think we ended up having like an extra hour to drink. I was for once in my life, I was the designated driver. I had to work the next day. So they just got, like, hammered drunk. Like, I mean, they were wasted. So, and they've always had a thing for each other. So we came back to the man cave. I dropped them off. And then I went home. So apparently, like, they hooked up. Drunk sex, which, by the way, kids, don't do that. Wrap it. Wrap your tool. You don't need kids.
Safety first.
Safety first.
No glove, no love.
Exactly.
Proper attire required.
Yes.
What was yours?
Proper attire required.
Yes.
Proper attire required. No glove, no love. Wrap it till you smack it.
All right. So then, like a couple weeks later, Danielle calls me up she like shoots me a text message saying that she needs to talk to me. So she calls me up, tells me that she's pregnant with Aaron's baby and she doesn't know what to do. And I'm like, I don't know what to do because I've never been in this situation before. I've known Danny since high school, so 7-8 years. maybe a little more, like 8-9 years. I've known Erin for about almost 3. We work together. And so she's trying to figure out how she's supposed to tell him because we're all like best friends. So she was like, well, should I just, I'm just going to call him right now and tell him. And it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, no. I was like, you do not call a guy at 1 in the morning and say, oh, by the way, you remember how I said my uterus was broken? Oh, God, don't do that.
Yes, Danny was told by her lady doctor that she could not have children. So I guess that played in part of why she was, drunk sex is drunk sex. But at least she thought, well, at least I know I'm not going to get pregnant, maybe somewhere in the back of her drunken mind, right?
Yeah. So, like, we're, like, thinking that she can't get pregnant, so she's talking to me, trying to figure out how to tell him. And I was like, no, this is something that you have to, like, sit down, like, face-to-face across the table. So they go, and she goes and tells him. And then, like, a couple days later, like, Aaron texts me. He's just like, dude. So I'm like, dude. And then he's like, so I got to tell you something about, because he told me Danielle wanted to talk to him. So I'm like, I already know. So I'm like, crap. I'm like, he's about to tell me. So he tells me, he's like, so that time when you dropped us off, apparently Danielle's pregnant and she's saying it's mine. So I told him, I was like, yeah, I know. She told me that about it, and he just like completely lost his mind, complaining that calling her like names that shouldn't be said that I can't really say on the radio.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, that. Just like really upset about the fact he basically was like couldn't finish his sandwich. He was disgusted by it.
Isn't that what he said there, Patrick?
Yeah.
Dangerous Dave, didn't he say, like, how dare she come to him in a frenzy while he was trying to eat?
Yeah, he was just being a big dick about the whole situation. So yeah, and then like they had that, and then like every time I'm over here on Wednesdays to do the show, and every time I'm over here, and Danielle's got like a friend over, and like Aaron comes over, and they just bitch and argue about it, and like I was trying to be there, and I told Danielle, I was like, whatever decision you come up with, I was like, I'll be there for you, and then somehow I got made to be the bad guy in this whole situation. I didn't get her pregnant. So I don't see why everyone's mad at me.
Well, when I was witness to some of this stuff, it seemed to me the situation was that you were offering to be Uncle Dangerous Dave or Uncle Patrick or whatever, but you weren't going to take the place of the dad, but you would take her if she decided for an abortion. You'd take her down and you'd support her in that. You'd support her in any decision she made. And so how did it become such a... was it Aaron that got angry? I mean, who got mad? Because even Danny was mad at you, and I thought you were trying to help.
Aaron was getting upset because I guess Danielle wasn't taking it seriously. We'd be out here, she'd be drinking, and Aaron at first was just like...
drinking while she was pregnant?
Yes. So, yeah, bad. And... You just got Aaron just saying that like she's a slut and he doesn't think it's his because she sleeps around and like all this stuff. And if the listeners were tuning in, I think it was like 2 weeks or so ago. That was when we had the whole drunken debacle where I'm yelling at them and all that stuff. And then there was the whole Chernobyl thing in the kitchen where apparently I just completely had a meltdown over the whole thing because they're yelling at each other, they're yelling at me, and I'm trying to be there for both of them. Or whatever. I got enough stuff to deal with in my life without trying to figure out, like, what they're going to do. Like, I kept telling Aaron, I was like, dude, you need to man the hell up. So then Danielle's like, well, I'm just going to get rid of it. And that's when Aaron finally decided to grow some freaking balls and be like, well, no, I think I'm going to be there and be a dad. And Daniel was like, yeah. So I'm just sick of the whole thing, man.
Yeah. Well, are we jamming now?
Oh, go ahead and finish your thought.
I was just going to wrap it up and say, hey, we're going to get to the bottom of this tonight and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, but up next, Heather.
Awesome. Heather is in the
house.
house.
On-the-air paranormal expert will have some stuff she wants to share.
She's going to sit down and have a word.
And we're going to have her segment early tonight because I can do that because I am God. He's
the main guy. I co-produce, I guess, now. But which is good. Collaboration works, babe.
What were you saying?
Said
Who's the Candy Man? Why, Brian Smiley, of course. Brian Smiley Candy Company. There you'll find aisles and aisles of every candy imaginable. Brian Smiley Candy Company is located at 35 Industrial Parkway in Woburn, Massachusetts. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30 p.m. or call them at 781-935-1660. Brian Smiley is the Candyman.
Hi, now I know you hear Joe Rocks on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, Eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at route106motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. route106motors.com.
Now, there's a clear winner in the battle of the Ultimate Smoking Championships. And the undisputed champion is eCigShop.com. It's eCigShop.com. We carry Smoke Tech, Kager Tech, Aspire, and many more. And featuring our own brand of e-liquid, eCig America. Handcrafted right here in the USA. We offer military and veteran discounts. And donate to the Wounded Warrior Project. Plus, get free shipping. Details online. Your home for all your e-cig and e-liquid needs. e-cigShoppe.com. eCigShop.com.
Your search for love and companionship ends here. Join now at TalkToSingles.com for free. It's a new, high-quality, internet-based personal dating service that allows single men and single women to meet and engage in electronic conversation from the safety and comfort of their home computer. It's a dedicated team providing online dating services for successful matchmaking. Join today absolutely for free and start connecting with singles in your area now. And check out the Android app. Go to TalkToSingles.com. That's Singles.com.
Commercial real estate and small and medium business growth is driving our economic recovery. But it can be difficult to get commercial and small business loans in the middle of a credit crunch. No matter how excellent your credit score, many banks simply aren't offering commercial and small business loans. Where can you turn to in this troubled economic climate? At ERS Nationwide, we understand your struggle. That's why we provide you access to a wide range of commercial and small business loans throughout the United States, and in some cases internationally. You can trust in ERS Nationwide to help you obtain the small, commercial, and small business loans you need. You go to nationwideloansnow.com.
Hi, now I know you hear Joe Rocks on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, Eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com.
All right, we're back. Tonight's show brought to you by Eat24.com. Eat24.com. Go to their website, put in your social security number, they will find a restaurant near you that will deliver directly to your door. Or if you're on a business trip somewhere and you want something to eat and you're sitting in the meeting and everybody else